Hello everybody, my name is Aaron aka Pulling and welcome back to the WWE Smackdown vs. I almost said 2K, it's not 2K. Smackdown vs. Raw 2006 GM mode. I could not wait to record another episode of this, so I'm literally recording this the day after the last one. So the video for this, the first video, has not even gone up yet, so I have no idea if people have enjoyed it or not, but there we go. I've just decided I'd open the rivalries thing and have a look, see what we've got. We've apparently only got one rivalry ongoing, which is Trish and Stacey. I'm alright with Trish and Stacey being a rivalry, to be honest. I'm cool with it. But it's kind of weird. Sorry, Jay, I want to delete your email. I would have thought we'd have had more. I would have thought maybe like Michaels and Taker, maybe. Booker T and Jericho, but apparently not. You know what we are going to do? We are going to just dive straight in here. I want to get a couple of weeks done in this episode rather than just the 1 week last time, but we did get the draft last time as well, so you got all that. What I want to do is I do want to... Can we start a rivalry? Can you start a rivalry? Let's start a feud. I want to start a feud between Taker and Michaels. There we go. Taker and Shawn. That's our money feud. We will do some pay-per-view hype. No, not yet. Not yet. We'll do some main event hype because we need to do a good main. We need to do a good main. And I want to do a tag team match for the main. Michaels, yeah, on one side, and Taker definitely on the other. Let's do Taker and Cena. Michaels and Edge. Oh, Michaels and Edge would be good. But who else could we have? Who's our good popularity guys? Do we got decent pop? Edge might be the move. Jericho's got decent. Booker T's got decent. Edge might be the... Kane might be the move. Ooh, I think Kane. Because that feels like it works because of the Taker connection. That works because of the Taker connection. Or do we do Kane and Taker versus Shawn and Cena? Ooh, yeah, actually we'll do that. Can I put Kane in here? Will it just straight swap them? No, I have to put a placeholder. Cena and Kane. There we go. That's our main event. That's our big main event. Okay, the match before, I want to do a thing where I want the IC title to be on the line so often. I want the IC title to be on the line as often as possible, because I think it would be cool to have it like every week. So, Booker, Edge, and I think Jericho for the IC title. I feel like that's a good move. It's a decent move there. What else do we need to get in? We need to have at least one sort of special match on the card. So let's throw a tables match in there. Can we have the women in tables matches in this game? Because I know sometimes you can't. Okay. Well, that sucks. Who can we throw into a tables match? Christian. Christian's going for a tables match. And he can go to the tables match with William Regal, because we know we're building up to the Christian and Hassan versus Regal and Tajiri. So let's throw that in there. And I think we're going to need to do their partners, aren't we? We're going to need to do the partners in the match. So let's do another, but let's do First Blood this time with Tajiri and Muhammad Hassan. There we go. We've done that. That's the feud. So we do need to get Trish and Stacey on the card against each other in some way, shape or form. So let's have them be in a tag team match. Tag team women's match. Tori Wilson and Stacey Keibler, because they're known to be a unit, can take on Lita and Trish, wherever our good buddy Trish is. There she is. And to start things off, let's just do not a handicap. I want to do a fatal four-way. With some of our other people who have not really got on the card. So Spike Dudley, he didn't even get a match last time. The Hurricane, this match is going to be really low, I can tell. Scotty, but it's the opener, it's the opener of people who don't really have much in the way of anything. Oh right, yeah, the rest of the women's competitors. Maybe we can throw a woman in here and make it multi-gender. Joy's only got 22. Michelle's got 27. So we're going to throw Michelle in there. Scotty, the most popular person in this match. It's mad that we just throw intergender in there, but you can't put women in tables matches. There you go. I like this card. I do quite like this card. So it's going to be Spike Dudley, the Hurricane, Michelle McCool, and Scotty 2 Hotty in a fatal 4-way. Then we're going to have Trish and Lita versus Stacey and Tori. We're starting the feud officially between Taker and Michaels. Then there's Muhammad Hassan and Tajiri in a First Blood, Christian and William Regal in a tables match. Building up for a main event hype, we've got the triple threat for the IC title, Booker T, Edge and Chris Jericho. And then we've got Cena and Michaels versus the Brothers of Destruction in the main. Let's do it. I'm calling it. Let's go. Okay. What are we getting here? Who's walking away with a victory? Michelle McCool. Michelle putting all three of those guys down. Good on her. Miss Taker. Right. Trish and Lita versus Stacey and Tori. Who have we got? Who are we pulling for here? I've got to think maybe Trish and Lita. I'm thinking Trish and Lita have probably got this. Yeah, Trish and Lita have got it. Trish and Lita have got it. So Lita was the one that got the victory, though. So that's good. Builds her up in the title contendership. Muhammad Hassan and Tajiri in a First Blood. I feel like Tajiri's going to have the advantage in First Blood, but we'll see how it goes. Tajiri, yep, he does have the advantage in First Blood. I figured as much. So it's kicks, man. So it's kicks. That's good. That's going to build Tajiri's popularity up more as well, because Hassan's considerably higher than him, so that'll be good. Christian and Regal. This would be such a good match in a tables match as well. And Regal gets the victory. So Tajiri and Regal might have lost in the tag team match, but they're out here getting victories in the one-on-ones. So I like that. Alright, IC title, triple threat, Booker T, newly won IC title, defending against Edge and Chris Jericho. I want that IC title to be defended so often because I think it's important, because it doesn't get the recognition anymore, and it's a brilliant belt, and it should be the workhorse title. So, 3 workhorses. Who's walking away with it? Booker retains. Booker retains, nice. Big main event, Cena and Michaels versus Kane and Taker. And your winners, Kane and Taker. Nice. Okay, how do we do? I feel like SmackDown's got this because they've got the main. Yeah, they've got the main thing. SmackDown walked up. Jesus, with a massive victory, bigger than we had. Oof, considerably bigger than we had. We had a 2.5-star show. What did they get? What did they walk away with? 3-star. Okay. The champion was able to pull out the match and retain the title this past week. Triple H defended the World Heavyweight Championship in an exciting match. SmackDown superstars seem to have long-term plans for the belt. Will there be a rematch? How long will the champ be able to sustain a winning streak? Our big thing, this week's main event was an exhilarating contest that really showed off the skill, power and athleticism of the WWE superstars. At the end of the night, the show went off the air. We saw The Undertaker celebrating a victory with his brother Kane. It was an amazing end to the show, and one that leaves us all waiting to see what will happen next. Okay, so on SmackDown side, the match of the week has to belong to Hulk Hogan. How? It has its share of momentum swings, ended with a great finish. The match definitely was a standout match for SmackDown this past week. The fans agreed it landed the highest rating. The match will definitely be considered a classic and will end up on the Superstars DVDs. Okay, so Eddie Guerrero got a big victory as well, it would seem, on SmackDown. RVD seemed to do really well as well on SmackDown. So, yeah, SmackDown definitely pulled things out this week. They came out swinging this time. Let's have a look at the reports. How did they do? Ooh, 2 massive big matches at the end. That might be why. Paul London defeated Rene Dupree. Ric Flair and Carlito defeated Shelton and Orlando. JBL and Eugene, with RVD, defeated Rey Mysterio, Big Show with Christy Hemme. Eddie Guerrero beat Randy Orton. Hulk Hogan and Batista was the 3.5-star there. A Triple H beat Kurt Angle. Interesting. How was ours? Oh yeah, we had we had 2 really good matches actually. Like we had one that sucky match. That was our sucky match that really dragged our card down. But then that was really good. That was lower. Then maybe they should have been a different way around. So that was 2-star. That was 1.5. That was 2.5. That was 2.5. That was our 3.5-star match. So that was our big one, but we knew it would be. We knew that would be our big one. How are we doing? We're now losing. We were winning last week, but we're now losing. It's going backwards and forwards. So we need to bring out something big this time. So if I look at our roster, though, is everybody happy? Everybody's happy. All right, how are the contracts doing? Because I know there are some people. Yeah, I want to just throw a few more people with a few more weeks on their contract. Let's give Edge a few. Let's give Edge a little while. Joy, we've not even used you yet, Joy, but I want to keep you around. Michelle, you got a big victory, so I want to keep you around. Stacy, I definitely want to keep you around, so I'm going to give you 3 months. Trish, 100% I want to keep you around. I want to give you 3 months as well. Yeah, okay. So everybody who only had 3 weeks left has now been topped up. How's the fuse go? Yeah, Michael's there, and that's doing well. Okay, Stacy and Trish has got a thumbs up. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Okay. Do another week. We'll do another week. We want to do something big this time. So, main event hype. Do an advertising promo to make a bit of money. Big main event this week as hardcore match maybe. Would hardcore work? Oh, hardcore would be good. It would do some wear and tear on Michaels and Taker, which I'm not sure I want. But it would also be really good. Last man standing does way more. Ladder match. We'll do a ladder. We'll do a ladder match. It's a Shawn Michaels specialty. So it would be good. And we need to keep them. This is how it works here in this season. We need to keep them backwards and forwards. And we'll put the title on the line as well. We'll put the title on the line. I need something here for Trish and Stacy. What can they can have a submission match, can't they? Trish and Stacy, yeah, women can have submission matches in this game. I feel this has to be. We'll put the women's title on the line. We'll do it. We'll go for it. We're having a lot of belts on the line here, but I'm game for it. I'm all right with it. We'll have another tag team match, player, with Muhammad Hassan and Christian. Muhammad Hassan and Christian can take on. They can take on Cena and. No, we'll have them take on a lower team. We'll take on Scotty 2 Hotty and Hurricane. Here we'll have something for Cena. I feel Cena and Kane. Let's throw something big against the wall. Let's do a backstage brawl with Cena and Kane. Kane and Johnny Boy Cena. What else can we do? We need something for the tag champs. Let's do another. I think we can do another women's tag team match. Just get the women on the show, man. They need to be on the show. Lita and Michelle versus Tori and Joy. Where's Joy? Where are you, Joy? There's Joy. The popularity in that match is all over the place. Something good for the tag team champions. Let's do it like this. Oh yeah, of course. We need to have Booker T defend the belt, so I'm going to have him. Actually, Tajiri's the one who had the big win, so let's have Tajiri with Regal at ringside. Let's do it. We'll not have Jericho on the show though. No, we'll take Jericho off the show. You know what? I'm alright with it. IC title on the line in the opener. Jericho can have a rest this week. A lot of people are getting a rest this week, actually. Edge is not on the show either this week. But you know, it's fine. Not everybody has to be on the show every single week. I think I'm happy with this. Alright. Tajiri, after his big first blood win last week, is seeing if he can become a dual champion. He takes on Booker T for the IC title in the opener. And he wins. He takes the title from Booker. Tajiri is dual champion. His popularity better damn well be skyrocketing. Okay, tag team match just to get the rest of the women's division on the show. Lita, Michelle, Tori, and Joy. And Tori and Joy get the victory there. That's good. That should do some good things for Joy's popularity. Build that up. Backstage brawl between Kane and Cena. I want this to be a feud, but the game is yet to recognise it as one. And Cena gets the victory in the backstage brawl. That should have been good. Okay, Muhammad Hassan and Christian teaming again. This time to take on Scotty 2 Hotty and the Hurricane. Should be an easy win for them, and it was. They're building momentum heading into a future title shot. Trish and Stacey in a submission match for the Women's Championship. And Trish wins. Trish is the champion currently. Hell of a victory over Stacey. I don't know what submission either of these two women have. Okay, Taker versus Michaels ladder match for the WWE Championship. And Taker gets the victory. Taker's champion again. They're really hot shotting the belt. No fan change. Oh, interesting. I'm assuming that Smackdown really pulled out the stops as well this week. We got a 2.5 star. It's only 2.5 star again. I think it's because we've got some really low down people who are dragging the rating down of the show. But the main thing, title matches are always exciting. Yeah, it's building. It's showing the Taker thing. It's going with the contract we gave Trish. Orton got a massive victory. Yeah, going back again with Trish. Great match, enjoyable. Cena and Kane. And going with Batista. So, I mean, they must have just been on equal footing for that. God, their show was very consistent. Paul London and Orlando Jordan again. Eugene and Carlito with Ric Flair and Shelton Benjamin. JBL and The Big Show. Got 2.5. Then just the rest of the show is 3-star matches. Orton and Guerrero. Batista with RVD beat Hulk Hogan. That must be a feud they've got going on, Hogan and Batista. Triple H again and Kurt Angle with Christy Hemme at ringside for some reason. And our show, we had some good stuff, but we also had some pretty shitty stuff from the looks of it, so that might be why. But that was good. 1.5 stars for Booker T versus Tajiri, IC title. 1 star for the women's tag team match. Our show was all over the place, actually. 3 stars there between Kane and Cena. 1.5 for Muhammad Hassan and Christian beating Scotty 2 Hotty and the Hurricane. 2.5 for Trish and Stacey. And then a 4-star match with Michaels and Taker. So we did have the match of the week, but we'd also had the worst match of the week at the same time. So we kind of counterbalanced it. So whereas SmackDown show is more consistent from top to bottom, that was halfway between start and top, stop to bottom. Our show was all over the place, but we had the best match as well as the worst. So that's pretty cool. What have we got coming up? We still have 1 week and then the pay-per-view. So the next episodes, I'm going to leave this one here. Next episode is going to be Raw in Detroit. And then we've got to go a Backlash, which I think is going to be our show in Delaware. And then we've got Raw in Mexico the night after. So next week we're probably going to get 2 shows. We're going to get a pay-per-view and next week's Raw. So thank you everybody so much for joining me in this one. I hope you're enjoying this series as much as I am, because I love this shit, man. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill, all the fun stuff, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!